A new musical is now making its world premiere at Ogunquit Playhouse. It's called When Elvis Met the Beatles, and it was inspired by a real-life meeting of those stars 60 years ago.
The show, not surprisingly, features songs by Elvis and the Beatles. We sat down with three of the actors in it: Dan DeLuca, Stephen Tesley, and Bruce Sabbath. This is the third show Dan DeLuca has done at Ogunquit Playhouse in the last few years, and he says performing there is a joy.
The second I leave, I'm dreaming of coming back. Even when I'm here, I'm dreaming of coming back. So I'm always a little bit here, spiritually. I would just love it. I love it so much.
This is kind of the universal reaction that I get whenever I talk to actors here, is that you guys all seem to feel like this is a vacation for you almost.
It's definitely like summer camp.
Yeah.
Yeah. I always say that the job of an actor is to audition, and then when you actually do the job, that's vacation. And this is the definition of that. Obviously, it's very hard work. We put a new musical up in a very short amount of time. But we get to live in Maine, and yeah, it's basically summer camp.
Go to the beach, eat lobster rolls, and hang out with amazing people and do a great show.
I understand that I have kind of a freak circumstance here in that you are the only three in this show who do not sing, even though Hannah says that that you guys have good voices, really great singing voices. So what's it like to be in a musical and not sing?
It's weird. This is the second show in a row that I have done that in, and here I am again in a character role that doesn't sing, and I'm starting to develop a complex.
Do you kind of look out at the other actors and say, gee, those kids get to have all the fun?
Yes and no.
Right, there's some advantages
yes and
to
no,
not having
because
to
there
sing.
is huge advantages of being, like, the last show I was here, I was doing Tootsie, and I was playing a man and a man pretending to play a woman. So I had both of my registers very warm at all times, and the classic thing I say for us who normally do musical theater, we wake up in the morning, we're like, ooh, like, okay, we're there. We can do the show today. But this is just kind of like, can I talk? Okay, cool, that's great.
I can talk, I can walk, I can go.
I can talk.
It's been really nice. Last summer, when I was doing night music here, I was singing really, really high, and every morning I'd have to be like, okay, here I go. Nebulizer, steam, all of these things. But now I'm like, time to act, and it's lovely.
It just contributes to that vacation feeling,
It
doesn't it?
does. It really does.
It does. And the people who are singing in the show, everyone else, are holding down the fort very, very well.
They don't need us.
The show is based on a real-life historic event when Elvis met the Beatles at the place where Elvis was staying in Los Angeles in 1965. By all accounts, the initial encounter was awkward, and then they got out some musical instruments and they just began to jam, and they had a blast. What kind of reaction are you guys gauging from the audience as the music and the show roll out across the seats?
A lot of the time, as we're actors, we're not supposed to break the fourth wall and look out in the audience, but it's my job to literally like, huh, how we doing, how we doing? And it's so fun. From the get-go, you get Elvis immediately, and you can find out who the Elvis buffs are, and then about 7 minutes into the show, the Beatles appear, and watching the audience see like, oh wow, they're really good. Because if they're not good, it could be really sad. But they are so fantastic.
One of the most iconic moments in music history, I think, is when the Beatles played on the Ed Sullivan Show. And you get to see that in our show.
Oh yeah, I'll tell you something, I think you'll understand.
We get to watch the audience, as if they're in the Ed Sullivan Show, watch the Beatles.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, they sound just like them.
They do.
They sing "I Want to Hold Your Hand," and the first time they did that, we were like, whoa, that's crazy.
Yeah.
But to be able to watch the audience, who some people remember seeing them on the Ed Sullivan Show, it's like some of their like core childhood memories.
Yeah.
It's really an extraordinary thing to witness. It really is.
Elvis Met the Beatles is being presented at Ogunquit Playhouse through September 27th.